It is one of the most important economic events in the country. The Brazil Investment Forum in Sao Paulo, the place where Michel Temer reaffirmed that he won't be leaving the presidency anytime soon.
The path we traced with Congress in the beginning of our government won't be interrupted. We will stay firm in the name of the schedule of the reforms that we cannot and must not abandon.
Temer is hoping to get the country out of one of the biggest economic crises in this country's history. And that's why he's pushing for labor and pension reforms that he believes will help modernize the country's economy and leave recession behind. The government says that economic success depends on a series of reforms that will help the country move forward. But getting those reforms approved depends on Michel Temer's capacity to survive the investigations and accusations that have put his presidency at risk. There are at least 18 requests to impeach the president, and an investigation by the Supreme Court on corruption and obstruction of justice, after Temer was caught in an audio recording in which he allegedly discusses the payment of hush money to a jailed politician. Rodrigo Maya is the man who would succeed Temer if he were to leave or be removed from office. He says the situation is very serious.
The agenda of Brazil is to pass the reforms, reduce the social security deficit so the country can grow again and create new jobs. This is the agenda of all Brazilians. I hope the reforms happen with President Temer, because Brazil doesn't need more changes in presidency.
But in spite of the vote of confidence among the business community, people like Kaká Ferreira, who has been working to help the poor for years, say much more needs to happen to get Brazil out of its current situation.
The way out to the crisis is to end corruption. The money lost by corruption could have solved all the problems in Brazil. The reforms will withdraw people's rights and won't add absolutely anything.
And there are many who agree.
Politicians have no shame and no respect for the citizens.
Michel Temer is focused on survival. On the streets of Sao Paulo, lack of trust is what prevails. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Sao Paulo.